Just me. Good morning.
We
Good
on?
morning. Good morning. We finna be on. They see you. They don't see me. I'm finna mute you though. Give us 1 second. She's getting ready.
What? Can you unblock me? Undo me?
They can hear you now. I ain't going. Good
Let
morning.
me
Thanks
start
for tapping
sharing.
in from Philly. RJ Cat in the building. Good morning. Trevi Trev and came up on in there. Marshall Green. Good morning.
Oh. Hey, Marsha Green. Hey, everybody. Let me get to sharing while he talking and
I'm trying to find it.
you trying. I'm way too gone. Yeah.
There we go.
Shouts out to Young Jeezy. He having a little trouble.
Nancy Adams. Good morning to you. Good morning.
Upon entering the room, please go to the left side of your screen and hit the thumb for the like button. Thank you. Ding.
Let me get my share game on.
You're supposed to say hi to everybody.
All right, I'm getting it together. Michael Cooley, good morning. Thanks for tapping in. Good brother from Greenwood, Mississippi. Lorna, good morning. I see Miss D in the building. Tell him Miss D to hit that like button.
Get him, Miss D. Tell him hit the like button. They ain't gotta do nothing
Little Mama in the
but
building.
hit the
Grand
like
Rising to you
button.
from Maryville, Indiana, coming by way of the Shy. Miss Beverly Biggs, good morning, Miss Lovely Beverly Biggs.
That's
Even.
Auntie. She make the best sweet potato
I see
pies next
Noble
to Big
Noble
Mama.
back in the building from the 513. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning. Thank you for tapping in.
I'm way too gone. Everything is all right.
Trying to get the message out to everybody.
Yeah.
I was here early, once again, who got us late?
Mickey, tell the truth for once in your life what really happened so the people will know, like,
You was late?
things do happen in everyday
No,
life.
you were late, as usual.
Mickey had
Rose Morrow, good morning
a
to you.
Mickey
Good
had a
morning.
Mickey had a flat tire.
Elizabeth
Okay.
Elizabeth P. Finney. That's Kobe Fatty, but that's AKA Elizabeth P. Finney.
Winter's
How you
Hall was
doing?
ready.
I see.
He had a flat
I
tire.
see the new V. I see Finn Classics in there. I see you, man. Super producer. I feel like you've been cheating on me in the game, and I ain't mad. You're cheating on me, super producer.
Cheating in the next room.
Good morning. I see my good brother
Making
Marcus Fielder
plans to be with him
from
soon.
Fairfield, California. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Talking softly on the telephone.
And I ain't mad no more because I done caught you.
Oh, he caught you cheating, super producer.
Caught her.
Cheating in the next room.
Raphael Bird,
Get
what
it
it
together,
do?
super
Coming
producer.
from the 601,
Get it together.
601. Y'all know what time it is.
Yeah.
I got to get these to my people. I got to get the podcast to the family. They say they want it, and we're going to give it to you.
We're going to give it to them.
It's going to be longer than city council.
Whoop.
Uh-oh.
Whoop,
James
whoop.
Cochran in the building.
James.
You the reason
James.
that city council is going the way it's going.
He said, Winters, why don't you ever wear makeup? Because, baby.
She got it on now.
It's natural beauty, baby. Natural beauty. I know what he's talking about. Everybody, you know what? I can come out like this with no lashes. Just put on a lip gloss and, baby, they still pop.
It's just something about that you just did. It just took me back to the days back in the 90s.
He said, how many council members can say that?
Oh, I'm not in that mess. I'm out of that, James.
The men.
Decorum.
The men.
Decorum. Andre Holland, good morning. Vicente Day from the Big Easy. Good morning, good brother.
Yeah, from the Big Easy. Hey, the new VIP room said winters don't need no makeup. Yeah, that's what that man told me at the store this morning. He kept standing behind me saying, I like dick. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with him? I like dick. I like dick. I was like, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Here we go. The old men come out early in the morning, I guess. Him don't understand.
Huh?
That old man don't understand. I'm way too gone. Everything is all right. Yeah. Money on my mind.
Money on your mind.
Yeah.
Bam. I am here.
You are here, Mickey, and I'm so glad that you are here with us. And
I've been here, but I just knew. I said, you know what? She ain't gonna never be on time.
Mickey had a flat. Why don't you? It feel better if you quit lying. Don't be trying to overtalk me. Quit lying for 5 minutes.
How did I beat you here then?
Because, Mickey, I stopped at the store for us because you was not here. Everybody see you drinking and your stuff.
That ain't what you said. I can't put it up because we ain't got no promotion through them.
Huh?
We ain't got no promotion. I can't show this what I'm drinking. Ain't no promoting. In case if y'all want it up on here, if y'all want to see it, and it ain't no ever, I ain't gonna say the other one, but if y'all want to see it, you know what I'm talking about. Holla at 810. We can get some advertisement going on.
That's right. You know
Spend
what?
some money with the little fella. With the little fella.
With the little fella.
The little fella.
And the little homie right here.
Michelle Smith.
A.K.A. Winnie Win.
A.K.A. Ann, good morning. Kenneth, good morning.
What's today? Tuesday?
Uh-huh. You ain't telling the weather?
Well, let me finish sharing, dog. Let him come in the room.
I send it to my people.
Well, I see all three of your friends.
And they're here. They consistent. One
all
thing
three
about
of
mine. Keisha Denise, good morning. I see the snowman and tapped in.
Yeah, what's up, Snow?
I tell you this, though. They ought to send invoices back to city council.
Yeah.
The residents, you ought to get your money back for them people. All of them.
Hey, I posted last night when felt like I was watching Friday. I got the movie wrong at first. Felt like I was watching Friday when I was watching council. What you about to do, Craig? Nothing. Nothing. That's exactly what happened. Nothing.
Mess you up, didn't it?
No, I didn't expect nothing more. I told everybody what was gonna happen. Y'all start listening to me one day. One day, y'all will listen. I'm way too gone. Everything
They ain't
is
believe
all
you,
right.
Winters?
No.
What you say? They ain't believe you.
They ain't believe me.
They gonna believe you now, though.
They gonna believe me now.
Facts.
And you know what? You ain't even gotta say nothing. You just gotta sit back and watch.
And Carolyn Hendricks, good morning. We got the wonderful Lawana Terry in the building, and Mary Davis and tapped in with it. Now y'all know y'all can hit that like up on the sound of my voice. Hit the like button, family. It don't cost nothing to just go
on the left side of
and
your
subscribe
screen.
to the channel. Tap in with us.
Listen, talking about subscribing, we done picked up 57 new subscribers in one day.
Woody Wood, good morning.
We done had a post that done got 50,000 views.
Hold that thought. I am in the building. Y'all move start. No, to be honest with y'all, I had caught a flat tire, so I had to wait till the tire place open up. But I was at the tire place at 7:45. I missed my gym appointment, man. But I'll be there this afternoon. But I see Unapologetic then came in.
I know that's right, RJ Cat.
Maria Carter, family. Thank you for
family
tapping
right
in.
there.
Thank
Grand
you for
Rising.
tapping in.
That's
Rising to you, beloved.
Right there, baby.
Deborah O'Neill, good morning. If I didn't know her, I'd probably go along with that, but I'm going to keep that to myself. Some things you just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Mick. Shut your mouth, Mick. Shut your mouth.
RJ Cat said take me on vacation.
Who said take you on vacation?
He said, how come you don't take your co-host with you on vacation? Went to stuck in the studio while you on the beach. See, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, RJ Cat. I'm glad
she
you
done
got
did
my
enough
back,
traveling. She done brought so much attention to 810.
And it's paying off.
And we oozing with it.
Man, I'm Kris Jenner in this, baby.
We oozing right now. We oozing with free publicity. And
Man.
I love it, and I love it, and I love it.
And once again, let me talk about this free publicity.
Talk to him.
57 new subscribers in less than 24 hours.
But then we lose like 7 of them.
7? Oh, okay, 7. Yeah, I lose 7 nails in a week.
Okay,
but
keep going.
And then, Mick,
I'm
post.
listening.
A post.
A post.
And we got people coming to ATN just to see what we do. 50. I'm not talking 50 people. I'm not talking 500. I'm not talking 5,000. We had 50,000 views.
Oh my goodness.
And over 1,000, over 1,200 shares on one post.
On one.
Thank
Not two,
you.
One.
Thank you. And if y'all missed it, that cold dude, he put me in a video.
Uh-oh.
Share it because everybody want to know who is that Winters girl.
Wife runner.
Over here at A10 News Media Group, baby, the best network ever. Yeah.
Wife runner, good morning. I see the Wickster in the building, and it's Taco Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
You know,
Time
sweet cupcake in the building.
Fine dining.
Good morning to y'all. You know we're going to keep grinding, but you know.
It is.
Yeah. And we're going to give you the news that you can use.
As we always do.
It's a lot of stealing going around the city of Flint.
Plagiarism pirates, as you call them, Mick.
NR. But they still can't do it the way we do it.
Never can.
The way
baby.
I present it and the way you
Never
present
can.
it, you know.
They can try all day, but
good morning, Terry Nixon. I still got beef with your church. Good morning to you. Good morning. Mr. Thomas in the building. How you doing?
Hey, King Rodney.
I see Carl Banks is in the building.
Hey.
Good morning. I see the Miss Beautiful Deborah Luna is in the building.
Let's get them likes up.
Uh-oh. Teresa came in.
That's my good sis
with
right
113
there.
watching, only 43 likes.
That's
Come
my
on,
good
family.
sis.
Hit that like button.
Hit
That's the
that
$5.
like button.
Come on. Oh, crap. Jeff Johnson in the building.
We bumping,
From the
baby.
ATL showed it. What it do? So
We
y'all
bumping,
sitting up
baby.
here playing. Council have become a
Movie.
a Tubi movie. I'm not even gonna put that on Tubi no more.
Straight to DVD.
Facts. Don't even go to show. Don't go to cinema. Go right to burnt on the DVD. That's what that is. The movie we are seeing at Council is being recorded with an iPhone.
Freaky Fred out
5.
there selling them at the Marathon Station on Saginaw Street. You can get your console of videos from Freaky Fred.
Miss Eunice, good morning to you, the wonderful Miss Eunice. I see Tia Harris and tapped in.
Hey,
good
Miss
morning,
Tia.
good morning. Shooting the shit T. Good morning to you. Good morning.
Shooting the what? Shooting the shit tea.
That's what shooting the
I
shit
like
T.
that. Shit tea. Shooting the shit tea.
That's what, yeah. That's
I
what
like it.
just-
That's cute.
yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. We got, Lanita Murray, good morning to you. You come over here, you can get entertained with no corniness. You heard?
You heard. Church.
Amir 08, how you
Matter of
doing,
fact,
brother?
let me send
Thanks for
that to him
tapping
right
in.
now.
In a minute, we finna take this plane up. We're gonna hit turbulence. Because anytime you got to talk about city council, it's going to be some turbulence. Because you have to tell the truth and not lie.
Boom, boom. And we ain't got to say nothing. We can just turn on the video.
But family, I'm going to say this. And I got to go back to the man himself, Fife Dog, better known as Dennis Pfeiffer. When he said at times like this, you need Maze. But some of y'all like the Mafia movie, I'll break it down. He's saying he need a wartime consigliere. And he don't have that right now. And that's why they taking L's like never before. I know what it's like to be on a losing team. Have been there. Rolled it out with him.
Not with me, baby.
I know what it's like to be. Let me cook. Let me cook.
Let him cook.
I know what it's like.
Let him cook.
I know what it's like when you taking so many L's, you just want to give up.
You do.
And then one time I woke up in the morning. Some said, just do for self.
Do for self, dog. You got to.
That's when I broke away.
Yeah.
And when 810 broke away, we took more L's, we took more W's. With Trump, there were so many wins, it was unbelievable.
Yes, sir.
But I will say this, I did vote for Kamala. So I'm like the rest of you. We all in troubles. You know what I'm
Matter of
saying?
fact, I'm glad you said that. Let me send it to my used people's, Miss Gladys.
Get that weather right. Get that weather right.
All right, let me send it to Miss Gladys first. You know, Miss Gladys saved the eagle, and she be
Two
checking on
peas
her
in a
eagle in the
podcast.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning. And
Yeah.
I know the Washington Commanders have lost. And we made a bet. Now
Did
y'all
you
have
see
to
all of
take
them people in the
Liddell back.
streets of Philly?
Good morning, Holletta. You got to take Liddell back.
Hey,
Washington
cousin.
Commanders lost. That means she's back with y'all. And is Lawrence Burton. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just saying.
You just
Do
saying
anybody got any pictures of the score of Washington and Philadelphia? I know Philadelphia put up 55.
man.
I think Washington had 20. I mean, Washington had 23.
That's it.
That's how Detroit should
Did
have
you
done
see
it.
all them people in the streets in Philly? Was we on that street when we was there?
Yes, we were.
Oh, okay.
Eddie Gray, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are two peas in the podcast. The bet was if Washington don't win the Super Bowl, they'll have to come back home. And that was the bet. Good morning, Lasagna Larry. Good morning, Elder Nicholas J. Gaddis. Good morning. Good morning. And Lawrence Burton, good morning. We got to say it twice, and we are boycotting that black rodeo. That's all I know.
Good morning.
Johnny G, what it do?
We're at
What
Miro
it do?
8. Is
What
he
it
on
do?
here yet?
And he was already here. You're late.
Good
You're
morning.
late. You're
Good
late.
morning. Good morning. I'm just trying to see who I gotta send this to.
I'm just saying, we got to keep. He said, John don't want me to talk about Philly. It's rough times. Well, that's how we felt a week earlier. So now you know the pain. You just took your extra week to get yours.
Well, we're gonna talk about Philly and them little y'all special cheese with sauce on y'all.
Y'all in the
Big
Super
John's
Bowl,
killing
John. Y'all in the
nerves.
Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying.
They are?
Yeah, they made it. Washington didn't make it.
So
Washington took that L. They
who
got
Philly playing in
stumped.
the Super Bowl?
Kansas City Chiefs. Sometime I confuse them with the Kansas City Max, the way they run in the NFL. They getting their Mac on. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I can say. FAB Warrior Queen, thank you for coming back. On vacation first day, I can't move until you better not move until you watch the bump.
What?
You bet not. You only gonna get the truth over here. Slander is the mother show. Now let me quit playing.
Way too gone. Everything is all right. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Hey, Winters, you're famous. We got to get to how famous you done got right now.
Hey, Kris Jenner said you turn them lemons into lemonade.
And right now, all I'm gonna say is so many invoices going out. I'm finna feel like Trump. I'm gonna just send so many invoices out.
My partner on brown, and you know I'm on white.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be
Drinks brown liquor. That's what.
Maybe Philly win it. Philly win it. It is what it is. I don't care. I'm really not gonna watch it. I'm so upset right now. But if Washington would have made it, I would have rooted for the Kansas City Max right now until they beat the throne. All I want to know is, you're famous. Why are you so famous?
I don't know, because I believe what the Bible said.
I'm not talking about the one I'm talking about from the AK Cole video.
What you mean? Why am I so famous?
Yeah, why are you so famous?
I don't know, because somebody told him to do it, or either he, they see something, these content creators or whatever, or they get instruction to do it. However it went, he put me in the video. I thank him for it, and
That's
I'm
what's
glad.
up.
But see, the only thing it showed is when me and Maze was going back and forth about the when they was trying to put me on the Bishop Airport board. That's all that was. It's not really a big thing. I never. One thing about me, I got on here from the start when the untimely passing of Eric Mays. I never pretended that we were best friends.
Oh, you and him was best friends, weren't you? That's what you told me. You said y'all never got into it.
I never.
So you've been lying this whole time.
But I never pretended to be a widow or a friend. None of that stuff. I didn't vote him out as president. Like I never did any of that stuff. I just said me and Mays only had one conversation ever in life over 2 hours when we was on the phone. Yeah,
no, I remember when you go back and look in 2022 in the summer, Taz Montana from the 313 with the 499.
T from the D, and in the D they say, "What up, though?"
She said, "Keep on keeping."
Jeff said it's time to bring out the winter's T-shirts and caps. What?
Up under 810 management.
Because you got to get your cut,
Oh,
right?
you better believe it. I brought you to the world.
Mickey.
Wasn't nobody finna bring you out here,
The
David?
world. Do you know we got 50,000 views on a post?
Did you know if I didn't say, let me introduce you to the world,
you didn't.
You was going to be it. Who else did it? I didn't see nobody beating down your door to put you to the world.
Nobody. Because I went to 3 people trying to, I'm like, please, can I get a podcast? We'll get back with you. We'll get back with you.
If they knew what I knew.
In me.
No, I'm just ignorant. It's a difference. I'm a risk taker. That's what my mama told me. You don't get it. But maybe now I might have hit something right. I done swung enough bricks.
Well, I think you done got you a star, baby.
I don't know.
I told you when I started, sit back and enjoy the ride because we about to ride this to the top.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm getting my cut. Are we going to be on first 48?
They going to be saying
I'll be in there eating a steak. I don't know what happened to Winters.
Free Big Meech. That's how they going to be screaming my name.
Hey, Deborah Luna hit different.
She
said getting them ads during lives hit different and do.
When you have the opportunity, as some of these people don't, to sit down and get some words of advice from the infamous Deb Atney, you can't go wrong, baby.
That's what throws me off right there. That's when I get really disgusted. When you telling me about, Deb ain't a better manager than I am.
Deb managed Nicki Minaj. What did you talk?
Like you said,
Mickey,
past tense.
Mickey.
Past
okay,
tense.
next time I'm gonna tell her,
past tense.
Miss Deb, you need to talk to my manager, Mickey.
Past tense. I don't know. As I say, I introduce people to the world. They forget who took them.
Oh
man.
my
Boy,
God,
I tell you.
Lord, man, listen.
When I met you, you was wearing a bubble coat and a bang. I brought you out of that in this.
You did, Mick.
Yeah, when I met you was working at Hurley.
Well, let's ride.
Going nowhere.
Going nowhere. I made it to the top there.
I mean, you ain't there yet. You got to slow down, grasshopper.
No, we going to ride.
You got to crawl before you can walk. By the greatness of goodness, I seen it. I said, you know what, Lord?
I'm way too gone. Everything is all right. I
might can make something out of this. It was hard. But I did what I did. It was a hard fight for me. When I started this game, this was black.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
They might have didn't, but I brought the world to you, David. And
I'm David Ruffin.
And you're ungrateful.
I'm David Ruffin.
Facts. This thing would have been them fell apart if it wasn't for me.
Lord have mercy.
A lot of people don't respect what I did for them. But I ain't mad at them.
Let them know. Let them know.
We need to get to council.
All right, shouts out to A10 News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world. We call him Spracely Sprockets around here, but today we just going to call him Manager Mick because he think he a manager.
And he is. I'm managing everything coming out of Flint right now.
Ooh,
the beautiful Sherry Allen, good morning. I see Angelita then popped in. What's up, Angelita Adams?
She said Familita. That's right, baby. Tell them y'all watching from the Bronx all the way to Flint, Michigan. Let them know, baby.
Better believe it. They might have done. Woodrow, what it do? That's what I'm saying, Woodrow. You better believe I came with the dream. I showed her how I was going to do. Woodrow said, Mickey, she believed you so much, she said, I'm going to go ahead and retire. I said, listen, the money will come. Just be patient. Not many people believed in old Mixter.
Not too many people can retire with full benefits at the age of 47. That's why I don't need a job. But y'all keep on working because one day y'all too can be like me. So let's get to that weather.
About time. It only took forever.
Well, Mickey, I had to, where's my heater at?
Oh, I got to turn it on behind me over here. I'm warm. See, I got my coat off. Marcia Tarver, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning.
Can I get a little weather music? All right, thank you. So it's a little warmer this week. I'm telling you, last week we was in a cold Arctic freeze.
Hold that right there. I see Maurice Leverage just came in. Good morning. We finna read the weather for you, brother. Thank you for tapping in. Go ahead, Sister Winters.
All right now, and back to the weather. Last week, like I was saying, it was a little cold. You had to layer up. You still do got to wear a little bubble coat, as he referenced early this morning. But it's 22 degrees out there. 22, 22. Let me repeat that. It says it feels like 21. We got a high today of 37. Lord, it's a heat wave with another low tonight of 21. But let me tell you, put you on a coat, a hat, and some gloves, and you'll be all right out there today. You'll be all right. Back to you, Mick.
And is. And Brother Marcus, you are right. Them the guys I look up to. I never wanted to be the king. I always wanted to be the king maker. You understand? You hear me where I'm coming from, fellas.
Oh,
That's
my
why I never had a problem sitting in the back. Oh.
Really? Really? Really?
Yes.
You see this BS
Oh, this morning.
already early. Lord have mercy.
Yes,
Go on
it
back
is.
to sleep, boo-boo. Go
I
on
will
back
say
to
good
sleep.
morning. Thank everybody for tapping in. I love everybody that tapped in this morning. There's nothing wrong with tapping in. That's all I can say is
Hit that like button.
yes, like
Hit that like button.
like this, like it. Good morning, Brother Carl Lewis. Good morning. Good morning. That's all I can say. Good morning.
Whole thing.
Said,
But thank you for watching. It's all right. Was it worth it? Okay. So let's get to it.
I didn't get my rendition on the weather.
Oh, okay. Well, come on with
Let me
it.
give you my rendition on the weather. It's still cold, but it's not cold as it was last night in City Council. That's
That
how
was
cold it is.
Cold.
That's my rendition of it. That's my rendition of the weather.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
That's all you got to say
That's
about how
all I
cold it
had to
was.
say, how cold it is. Because it wasn't that bad. I was out there today. Like I said, I was out there this morning.
Jeff, yes, you can have my autograph.
Autographs are on the way. You think we need to get them winter cups out there?
I already got Winter's Hall cups.
No, out there, like how you had the Maze water bottles. You know how we had, y'all just done slinging them Maze water bottles. You think we need to get the winter, summer coming?
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm telling you.
That's a good one.
I'm telling you,
That's a
coming
good
soon.
idea. That's a good idea.
Don't worry about it coming
That's a
soon.
good idea. That's a good idea. That's a
And
good
family,
idea.
if we threw a good together this year, would you show up and come to Flint and be a part of a big thing with 810 and meet the podcasters again? Maybe not the same ones, but some new ones.
Hey, and speaking of that, we got some good shows that's coming to you in February. Let me start now. You know I got to start off with myself, baby.
Come on with it.
The Winter's Hall show is coming back.
Is it?
What?
I
February.
thought I canceled that thing. That
The
ain't
first Thursday in February, and we coming back with a banger. We coming back with Mike Freeman, not director of the Land Bank. He coming as a former board member from the.
Oh, God dang it. You see, the Lento said they will commit to sponsorship. Well, we got one so far, and it will be on display for the new. We'll get on that other one. Okay, we got
They
that.
commit to sponsorship. Well, hit that cash app. Everybody else know it. Hit that cash app.
So listen, the Winter's Hall show is coming back to you next Thursday with Michael Freeman, and he's about to tell you everything that you want to know about the Mott board. He got some secrets, baby.
Oh,
he know where the bones is buried.
Oh, he finna tell on him?
He ain't no trustee no more.
Oh, he can go on and tell him. Oh, my goodness. Hey, y'all. Okay, look what Jeff Johnson said. He said, I got a good idea. Water drive with 8-1 on the water. Facts, to promote the bump. You right about that. No, John Campbell. I don't know who that is, John.
What happened?
John Campbell said, he said, not the one calling 810 Day Weed Day. I have no idea where that came from, but thank you for enlightening us. Miss Karaja Smith, good morning to you. Good morning. And if you wanted to hit the love plate, that's the cash app right there. If you want to bless The love in the air.
$ A10
It's on the
News Media Group.
It's on the screen.
I know. I'm just repeating it for him.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
I'm just repeating.
And that's especially for the people that dislike us. Y'all to pay. You got to wave without. So when we gonna get the council business? You gonna talk some other?
We talking council. We gonna talk some other stuff.
I thought, to be honest with you, I thought 420 was. Yeah, we gonna be at somebody's dispensary.
We need to be back
At
at Vehicle City.
Yeah, we're gonna be in somebody's dispensary for 420. Don't worry about it. And I have been talking to a couple other dispensaries that's ready for 810 to come. Well, I'm not gonna say 810, ready for the bump to come record there. Yeah, I was just at one because I've been tapping in with them. They saying they ain't got a voice. They saying they always keep getting it bad. You know what I'm saying? What it is. I said, what we gonna probably do? I said maybe we'll go in there, do an interview a couple people, at the social club, and let them give perspective on how they feel about politics. You remember Seth?
Oh my God!
He said all of them was
New
ignorant.
World Order. I would like to have Seth and Miss Gladys and Trevor on the show. Now that would be dope right there. I mean, it might we have some backlash.
Stephanie, I don't know. Thank you for tapping in. I see you in there from the field. Pull up from Springfield, Ohio. We want everybody to come. We might be trying to put something together, but be patient, family. Over here at 810. Not only do we promote the news, tell it. Sometimes we even make the news.
That's right.
That's how life goes.
That's true.
We record city council. And we might be into movies coming up pretty soon. Just stay patient, 810 is a brand and a movement.
It is a brand and a movement.
You might see us doing movies in a minute.
Why
Just
we got
stay
all these
tuned.
Why I got a commercial popped up on her?
Because that's how we popping right now. That's how we popping right now.
Okay, make sure y'all hit that like button.
And hit that like button.
Get that like button up.
Because that means we doing something
Get that
over
like button up. Even my ex-husband that was in here,
here.
hit that like button.
Hey.
Well, he was in here. He watching me.
It could be a fake page.
Well, if it ain't, hit the like button.
Could be, yes, it's always hit the like button. Sometimes you can't, some things might be, it is what it is.
Well, this the only way you're going to see me. I'm way too gone, yeah.
And that's where we at. Y'all need to go remote. And then, we going to be out here interviewing. I said that, but I wanted the weather to pick up something, man. It was cold as Satan outside. Then all the player hating that's been going on inside, with a couple political people that dislike 810 for telling the truth. It's rough out here. It's Miss Lorna, good morning to you. Flint City Council is the Jerry Springer show, and Maury Popovich. Maury
Povich.
Povich. I call him Popovich. Maury Povich.
Maury Povich.
It's the housewives of Atlanta, Chicago, New York, Flint. Well, Flint think they got housewives, but it's all that wrapped in one, baby. It's all that wrapped in one.
Hey, she said we could. She ain't talking about us. She talking about council. Council can't be the new Jerry Springer show. You ain't lying.
It is.
Well, let's start off with a little breaking news first.
Come on with it.
Some of y'all didn't know, it was still popping after council was over last night. So,
what was popping at council?
The clerk's office alerted Miss Beverly, and
you got it, Arlington. Say his name. Say his name.
Arlington,
say it.
Arlington Curtis Dumas. That that they didn't qualify.
Man.
And the only people that qualified to run was
Hold on.
Okay.
Who's the only people to qualify?
Rich Jones and that Johnson girl.
Ain't that something right there?
Now you need that. I'll take that one. I'll take that one.
Them two qualified. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm done with Flint. Like on the serious note, it ain't funny, but it is crazy.
But
AC Dumas and Miss Beverly Biggs Levy have been disqualified for running for the third ward, which I ain't never seen this, but the other two have.
but I
Crazy work.
I think they realized that it was a mistake and they got it together. But just to say it, you know what I'm saying? Just to tell people that, and AC, he was just flopping around up and down that aisle last night. He was just so bad about it. Miss Biggs was like, "What you mean? I done filled out this affidavit 172 times. You mean tell me I got it wrong?" Man, no. But I do believe that they got everything cleared up.
Oh, they got it straight up now.
I think they got it all cleared up. Yeah, right, Maria. They qualified before, and Johnny G. Let's put that up on the screen. What Johnny say? They reconsidered, right? They got it all together.
Oh, they reconsidered when they saw who the two was. Like, are y'all really finna play this game with us? But they've been playing in the face anyway, so it's like crazy. Keisha Denise crazy working. I like how AC he looked like he went to the AC. You know how he go to when he get ready. He was like, yeah. I said, man, they ain't got you on there when we was right there. He looked at me like, man, don't come playing with me right now. When he was saying it, you know, I'm ignorant. I'm up there laughing. I'm up there laughing, playing like I don't know. Facts, Trevor.
What Trevor say? I got to send Mama the link real quick.
You got to see it. Tell your mama good morning. I'm still dropping her husband. That's the deacon of the church.
She coming over here, baby. She trying to race to come on here right now.
Tell her, come on. This
Mom,
the best part of
Mom,
the
we're
show.
not having this in the chat.
It's the best part of the show. Gonna drop them. All the L's we took. We getting a W. If I got to whoop on a couple people from your church, it is what it is.
You gonna whoop on a couple people from my church?
Yeah, the deacon and the usher. I know I can whoop them.
The deacon is my daddy.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Even more. Because the ride that you done took me on, that you say this, my address has been put out here. I have been slandered. They just said they have called me the Black Hefner in podcasting. But I said I ain't got no money. But
right.
Carry on.
I'm saying
I've been worked.
You've been worked. That's all right, Mickey. You've been worked. But what Primo say?
Oh, leave it alone.
He about to be our next third ward. Yeah, I don't stay in the third ward.
Me neither.
He don't.
Man said, well, you gonna be catching the ride with Liddell. You ain't nothing, man. Let's put that out there. Yeah. Hey.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Trevor, what you mean the deacon is old Mick can take him? You know that's my daddy, right? You do understand that's my daddy, right? Okay.
Well, it's your church been giving me all hell. That's why I got nothing to
Our
be
church
for.
is the one that's praying for you and helping you keep on with life. And they're praying for us, too, that we can go down there every week. And
tell them, pray for us some money.
they praying for
that helps, money. Too. That helps. That alleviates a lot of pressure.
You have
I like when they putting everything out here.
All right, let's get to this council stuff before we're gonna give y'all about 20 minutes of this council stuff.
Because that's about all it was.
That's it. So we're gonna start with the
first meeting,
which was the special affairs meeting that Candace still chaired and probably will be chairing into 2026.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, seriously, like. I kind of told y'all yesterday, if y'all was watching ATN broadcast, that
the bump,
because
you told them what was gonna happen.
That
you went to Damas, like Nostradamus.
You trying to say my head big? Okay, so I kind of like told y'all they was gonna go in and give up everything and come out with nothing. So they went in, they gave up everything, and came out with nothing.
And what did you tell them they was gonna do? They was gonna push it to the back, and they was gonna leave.
I rode the elevator up with Rich and JWC yesterday. I said I told Jerry, I said they gonna push everything to the end for y'all to pass the stuff on the front end that they want, and then they gonna leave. She said, if I got nothing to do with it, Well, I can't remember who voted to move that at the end or not. Maybe if y'all do, like
All of
seriously,
them.
I can't remember. No,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think it was
Dennis did it.
I don't think it was a unanimous
It
vote.
wasn't. It was 5 or 6 though.
Well, they had to have 5 in order for it to move it to the bottom, but I can't remember who the 5 were. I think it was. I know it was Liddell, Candace, Judy.
They needed 2 other ones to
I
get it
think
pushed.
somebody said it was all the women, so it must had to be Jerry and Tanya,
Mm.
and JJ and Dennis didn't vote for it.
Okay.
I think. Okay, so meaning they're gonna Miss Eunice. You know, Miss Eunice gonna say, okay, so all right, well maybe JWC changed her mind from the elevator till she got up there, which is fine.
Okay, so it
That's her
was
vote.
all the women.
That's y'all vote.
Yeah.
All I do is give an opinion on how I kind of would have voted. That's all I do on this podcast. So let's get into the business and let's see what happened. So special affairs meeting again, like I said,
Let me go get my
I
paper
got
out the car.
all of these. No, I got so many notes everywhere. Just like notes on top of notes on top of notes on top of notes. So the first thing on the agenda of special affairs was this grant agreement for the auto theft enforcement program and Genesee Auto Interface Network, GAIN. Remember yesterday I was talking about I didn't know what that was?
Mm-hmm.
And so they are accepting this grant for $105,000 and some change, and the city of Flint is supposed to match it with $70,000. They ask great questions. You know it's still gonna pass anyway. I'm still a little confused on where this other 40% gonna come from and who they gonna pay. Chief Green came to the lecture. He said it's for another officer. I think Dennis said maybe a sergeant or something, because I don't think them officers getting paid no 70 grand. Unless they include overtime, benefits, and everything else up in here, I don't think they getting paid no $70,000. That's just my opinion. And but he said it was going to come from the general fund. Now, that I did hear because I wrote it down. And this program, even though they're about 25 years late, is supposed to investigate auto thefts and auto parts theft. So everybody that lost a Cadillac converter about 4 or 5 years ago, they're going to be looking for them now.
We will be getting to that, brother Wickster. Just give us a time. Give us a second. Eleanor Wicker, good morning to you. Good morning.
What happened?
Tony want to get right to the meat and the potatoes. We gotta get the people there, brother. We
gotta go in order. And so this program, they just gonna have an auto theft
unit
team
now.
out here. Yeah,
So they done created a new post for somebody to get paid. I like the way they blow money in Flint, Michigan. I love the way you're doing it, but come spend
but
some
I
with
didn't know it
ATM.
was a big thing on stealing cars here in Flint anymore.
Oh, you must ain't been. Then you just well
I
don't do no homework, but it was a post on Facebook. They said people was
breaking
I
in
can't
and
say
stuff.
hopping out, getting in them people cars and taking off. You
Well,
see
I
how
do
went to
know.
fumbling with the words.
All of them trucks and stuff down there with General Motors, and then I did talk to someone from General Motors. They had to take the damn steering wheels off of them trucks down there that they had parked all in there because people was
They were saying Pookie and Ray them was all riding through the town like
they
they
was
bought all
coming
new
in there
trucks.
stealing the vehicles. So when they took the steering wheels off so they couldn't steal the vehicles no more, they start chopping them up and taking the parts off the stuff.
Gotta do what you gotta
The
do.
starters, the transmissions.
See, General Motors, if you would have gave some of the people them trucks and they wouldn't have to be sitting up there, everything shouldn't be a profit. Give the residents something. Give the residents something.
No, not the one on Coldwater. We talking about Stewart Street, right? All up in there where they had all the trucks all in there. And what's the other street behind there? St. John. What's that street back there?
What,
James P.
Industrial?
Cole. James P.
James P.
Cole.
Cole.
Like you could see them from there. The expressway. If you on 475, you see all them trucks and stuff there parked. Some of them was waiting for chips, but they did have to take the steering wheels off.
Remember, it was one time the mouses was eating through the wires.
What? The mice was eating through the wires?
Yeah, but them trucks, yeah.
Oh.
That's why you keep letting them sit there. Give the residents something. Give the residents something.
No, they haven't announced the other third ward ambassador yet. That was supposed to come last
He
week.
was already there, and y'all just missed him. He go by the name of Big Ed Taylor.
Shut the hell
No
up.
hold, no grudges
Ed,
against me, Ed. I have to do this. It's the entertainment. But you are the third ward ambassador. You said blame Ed. We blaming you, Ed.
So we're going to blame Ed.
And I'm going to have to boycott until... You know what, Ed? I'm not blaming you for nothing no more, man. They got to get
God.
They got to get better
Thank
people on the
God.
side to really get y'all under control over there. Y'all are winning. Even though I don't like none of y'all up there politically. I like y'all as individuals. Because
We got another ad. They done stopped us for another ad.
me and Clyde the Glide, he like Michigan. That's my guy right there. Oh, how you doing? The beautiful Michelle Young said, man, did you guys hear about student loans, Pell Grants, WIC, SNAP, and free lunch on Halt for 90 days? Good morning, AT.
Yeah, we got that. That's coming after we do this little local
Well, I
stuff
felt like
real
I
quick.
haven't had or nobody let me use a bridge card in about 10 years.
So
So I've been off of it for a long
back
time.
to council.
Used to be a time you can get them. They used to fall in my hand.
Back to
That
council.
was so long ago.
Back to council.
What happened to the people that used to share them?
Back to council. So the next item of discussion was about the neighborhood safety officers, the NFOs, as Ariel call them.
NFOs.
UFOs, however you want. I think I'm gonna apply for neighborhood safety officers because they got some cool looking new trucks that they be rolling in. And I thought, they was just assigned to a specific ward at first, but now that, after Chief Green told us about Ward Sweep Wednesdays, which they don't do anymore because he said they lost about three people. One was sick and a couple quit. One they had to fire.
Why did they have to fire him? He was not doing his job?
And probably because they wasn't doing their job. I'm just saying.
Got it.
So Judy brought a very, very interesting subject, one that we have never discussed before
In the history.
in the history of NSOs in the city of Flint. Okay, I understand. Judy wanted to make sure that the NSO officers were giving out tickets for people not shoveling their snow. Do I need to repeat that? Judy Priestley, councilwoman of the 4th Ward, wanted to make sure that the people out there were shoveling their snow and that the NSO officers is out there making sure that the people shovel their snow. Now, Judy, I'm just going to let you know, a lot of people in the hood, they wait till the sun come out so it can melt. And then, Judy, is a certain time that you got to have the snow shoveled? I'm just asking. I ain't throwing no shade. I'm just asking for clarity. Somebody said there's an ordinance about this. Dennis, and he was not somebody, Dennis Pfeiffer, councilman of the 8th Ward, said, is it an ordinance about shoveling snow? She said it was. And we got questions about that because we need to know in the hood more, like what time do we have to have the snow shoveled? And if the sun is going to come out later, can we just leave it? Because we don't want to get no ticket for shoveling snow. Y'all didn't give no tickets for grass. And if some of the grass was higher than a lot of people, taller than a lot of people. Let me get my words right. But I understand we all be all over the place besides the water, besides the service lines. Just make sure your snow is shoveled. And I really don't know why she's that concerned about it because they only got about 10 to 12 houses over there in the 4th Ward anyway. So I don't know who's going to shovel the snow at the abandos. This is questions. She brought it up. I just want to know. So now, after that, they got into the cars parking across the sidewalks, the shade tree mechanics, the junkyard mechanics, whatever you want to call them. They got to talking about the mechanics and their cars and people having cars in their driveway. Now, I do understand the blight conditions if you have 20 cars maybe parked all in your yard and in the driveway on the side of your house. I get it. But if I got a 2-car garage and I got 2 cars in there, and if I got a couple extra cars and I'm paying my property taxes, I'm paying my mortgage, you can't tell me I can't use my damn driveway to park my car? What if I just wanted to sit there for the wintertime? So, hood lesson 401 from 810. Move the car down to the edge of the driveway and move it back up. If it don't start, that's why I'm telling you, just push it down to the end, push it back up. Push it down to the end, push it back up. I mean, you got to learn how to work smarter, not harder. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, again, all over the place than what they need to be. But remember that. Move your car about every 3 or 4 days so they can't say that the car wouldn't move. And I wonder, do they really go up in the yards that's fenced in, with the pits running around in there that the car that ain't moved? Do those people get tickets too? And then you heard it first on 810. If you were watching the 810 broadcast, it's no shade to anybody, but I did say that it was a trailer over there in the 4th Ward. That ain't nobody moved that. Now, I know when we was in Grand Blanc, you couldn't have no trailers or buses or anything like that parked in your driveway. So, Judy, don't forget about your friends that got mobile homes over there in the 4th Ward that they ain't moved yet. That is not a part of the house. It's just sitting on the side of the house. So we're going to be fair across the board about this. What did First Lady Michelle Pfeiffer say? And it's good to see you, baby. She said 501c3 going to ask for money for snow removal. No. We don't need that because Liddell said that she carries a shovel around in her car. And then we still got the Kennedy Center cleaners. Since we didn't see them in the summer with the grass, maybe they buying some shovels and snow plows. I don't know. Help me find them in 2025. That's all I'm saying. Now, let's get back to the rest of the BS.
And I'm back. I'm back like I'm back on the block.
So Dennis also, they must have passed out some paper that we wasn't privy to.
They did?
Yeah, because Dennis said, I see on here like all of these tickets that was given out, but can we add another category? Like if you gave out 2,000 tickets, for example, how many of them was resolved? I mean, you can give out tickets all day, but if they ain't doing nothing about it, and as you heard, one man said, just give me the ticket. Just give me the ticket, I pay my fine, and I ain't moving nothing. But I do think that they need to just finagle-daggle that a little bit. We paying high property taxes, we paying high insurance, and we paying the mortgage or the rent for wherever we live at. Let us keep our little car in the driveway. 1 or 2 cars. Come on, y'all. Come on. And then y'all told us that we owned our own sidewalks.
When?
But now we can't park across them?
If you own them, you can.
If you damn right.
Yeah,
if I own it, I'm parking on the sidewalk.
Because when they supposed to get fined for not getting the ice off the sidewalk?
Well, I mean, don't too many people walk down the sidewalk. You see more people walking in the middle of the street than you do down the sidewalk.
Chris Del Maroney said they was going to tax the people out.
He said if you stay, you will pay.
Like this, I understand why Flint is losing. The people that they got from both sides are really just here to fleece the city. I done seen people argue more with each other up there than get the business done. And they can't even agree. Like, it was, and I'm going to say this right here. Where we at? 'Cause I don't want to jump.
We talking about them NFO officers.
Them NFO. Did we just hear them NS? I thought they was NSO.
They are, but RL renamed them to NFO.
I was about to say, what the F that mean? When some of them getting caught taking naps. See, we got to tell the truth on some of this stuff. When a lot of them getting caught taking a nap and stuff.
Who?
Them NSO officers.
They got them nice new cars.
So if they was caught sleeping, why are you paying them? Allegedly. But why are you paying them? Why? Why are we even having them if they're not doing the job? See, that's the problem. Not are they getting paid like how we don't get paid at 810, but the problem is why are you paying people and are paying these people are not getting your money's worth? That's the real problem. Flint seem like they're paying everybody, but do they get a bang for their buck? No. How many times have they did downtown, the street?
This time would make what, number 3 or 4? Because they did it the first time, and then they said they forgot to put the sealer on it, so then they had to redo it. And now this time they got to redo it again. I don't know. I forgot the reason why they got to redo the bit.
I'm like with Marcus Field. He said, yes, I remember council say the residents own their sidewalks. What an education we are receiving. They will make people think people in Flint are, don't start left with a first grade education. The way they up there playing, they act like Flint residents got a first grade education. We don't know nothing. I know why people not coming up there no more. Everybody getting played.
Yes.
NSO officers. But to me, it's more like when I want them to do what I want. If y'all haven't realized that this council has been weaponized to put the police on the people, NSO officers on the people. And let me just say this. And much as I ain't never agreed with this woman at all.
Who? Judy?
No, Linda that was up there talking. Never
Linda
agreed
Poley.
with her. When she was mean, mugging me and everything at council. But when she said sometimes you got to accept, you got to give up power. And the look I seen on Judy and Liddell face and Candace when she did say that, sometimes you're going to have to give up power. Seemed like smoke was coming out their ears.
Well, I do want to say, Linda, you're looking nice with your weight loss. That's it. Okay, keep going. It's another ad on here. Mickey, why we getting all these ads today? We made it.
Almost. We getting there.
We getting there. All right, so that was it. And
I'm just saying.
They moved to...
Ask that lady.
Huh?
Who got that ticket from when an NSO officer.
Yeah.
Ask her how she feel about that, getting them tickets. When she fell out with Liddell.
Oh, and Liddell used the NSO officer.
But see, until we realize that some of the stuff that our public officials are doing, basically the city council and what not the state rep and the mayor is doing.
Put that up right there. Your neighbors are the ones putting the safety officers on the people. And they did give a shout out to the Blight Department and name mentioned Harletta for always stepping up and doing what she's supposed to do and helping out with the blight.
That they did say.
they did that. Y'all remember to hit that like button? We got over 200 people watching. Hit that like button.
But now that one lady said it wasn't her neighbor. Well, Liddell was her neighbor.
Oh, I thought you said somebody.
Yeah. You right, Harletta. I stand to be corrected because that Liddell was her neighbor.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Never again. I'm just saying until y'all can go see this, like even the games, what they playing, like that is just that is crazy.
And the only public speakers that we had.
Hold on 1 second. Hold up.
Okay.
I got to read the beautiful with Rose Morrow. She said, actually, that's
Hey,
not
Miss
true.
Rose.
We don't even own the grass near the street or the sidewalk. That is why if someone is hurt on the sidewalk, you put in a lawsuit against the city.
They change their mind every other day.
Yeah, well, they feel like we don't know nothing up here.
Hey, Elder Gaddis and First Lady, if she's watching. Hey, Auntie Eartha, listen.
What up, Elder Nicholas J. Gaddis,
So
Eartha Logan?
The
Thank
only
you.
people that we had public speakers for special affairs was Ariel, the council whisperer, James Moore, and Rich Jones. When we got to council response, the only one responded was Candace.
Strange. Usually everybody be want to talk. Not doing that meeting.
Not doing that meeting.
Okay, but what was in the meeting that they was passing?
Well, we go on to the next meeting, which is the Flint City Council meeting. That's what?
Flint City. You notice these council meetings going quick?
Yeah, they passed.
I had enough time to go back and get the babies, get them together, get their food, make sure they got ready for school and everything.
Well,
That's how quick council going now.
They had public speaking. They had Ariel. He spoke. That's when he got to talking about the NFOs and all other crazy stuff, man. We love Ariel. He's always going to bring us something to laugh about and get our spirits up.
And NFO stands for Negroes Found Outside. Go ahead.
I'm done. Where the hell did you get that from?
What you mean? Mark 76, good morning.
Somebody get me a shirt that say NFOs. So
Listen. So then the next one we had speaking was James, the council whisperer. He said that it saved the Cadillac converters. He said that his was stolen a few years ago and it cost a lot. He said Ariel spoke about the dope boys and he's speaking for the broke boys. He said we need some help about them Cadillac converters. Help us out. I hope they ain't going on no Cadillac converter sweep against across the city again, because I don't think nobody got one left. If you got a car sitting, you better lock that converter up somewhere.
Good morning, Casey. You're not late. Anytime you tap in is always on time.
Then the next person we had speak was Arlington Curtis.
Arlington Curtis.
He said, give St. Mark they $50,000.
Give them their money.
He wanted to know what wards got roofs and what wards did this.
He wanted to know. What ward did he wanted to know in?
I don't know. He just wanted to know what ward got roofs. The one he's staying, I'm not sure if it's the 3rd or the 7th.
Understandable. AC Dumas, you got to let us know.
Let us know. Alleged, because he said he has property in both.
He has property in both.
So
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey,
Liddell has a house here and one in Maryland.
Hey, she said it's not her fault that we can't afford 2 houses. Hell,
I can't.
I can't either. So then he also spoke about what the council whisperer was talking about, those train tracks on what is that, Howard Street or something? I'm not familiar with the South Side. And I think it comes out into Lapeer Road. Or do those train tracks come out into Lapeer Road by the Coca-Cola plant or something? But
yeah, they're part of the road. You got to ride over.
Well, Arlington Curtis told us that they are privately owned and you need to contact the train company. That's what Arlington said. So I hope Mr. James Moore will also check that and see what's going on. So
find out the council whisperer. Let us know, James. Whisper it to Winters what it is.
So we can see what's going on with that. So then the next one after that was Arthur Woodson. The next one after that was Linda Poley. She came up there. She said she was there to support St. Mark Church, and she supported the ambassadors.
She did?
Yes, and she supports holding council pay.
Not a rule breaker herself, is she?
Well, Miss Poley, attorney Linda Poley, did also once sue the city for charter violations. So
has she sued him this year for charter violations?
She need to, because they got a whole lot of Civil Service Commission, Human Rights and Relations Commission, that finance something commission. Like the charter got this new revised charter that they did. They got a lot of boards that they haven't even started yet. So, she's a charter enforcer, so hopefully she's going to talk about that as well. So this news update, what did Flairman said, and we're going to get into that too, but let me read it real quick. They just said by Friday, the government assistance will be on hold. This has to do with things such as health care, school lunch, Section 8, food stamps, child care. Let's pray. You better pray. You better start praying now.
So if you ain't got your teeth fixed when you had Obamacare, you can get your root canals and all of that did. Shame on you.
Lord Jesus.
If you was thinking about crab boils and all that liquor.
Liquor.
This is where we at now, family. It's all gone.
And so our next speaker, public speaker, was none other than the famous Joe King.
Oh, my goodness. Woo-wee. Was Joe King on fire up there?
Mickey, I tried, and I'm telling you, I wish my notes could be seen with the screen on the screen. I wrote, chada, ethic bot, take pay, mon, chada, section 9, chada. That's all I heard. I don't know what he said.
I didn't. When you asked me, said what he said, and I said, I don't know. We'll figure it out later on.
I couldn't. I needed an interpreter. Chada.
But I can tell you this much.
Ethic boy, hold your pay.
That's what they understood when them council people heard hold your pay.
Hold your pay.
It got real right there.
Chata, CHATA.
Who you think told Joe King to come down there and give that beautiful speech that couldn't nobody understand?
That man that had on that big cowboy hat that ride that white horse with the whip.
Mr. Charlie?
Yeah. Sorry about Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just... Yeah.
Mr. Charlie.
Mr. Charlie told Joe.
Mr. Charlie that told him to come on up there. Joe, this is good. This is good.
So I'll come down here today, counsel, to tell you about the ethic, boy. And you need to session
It's up. That's how his went.
session 9.
Joe
to
took-
charter. You need to Hoya pay.
Joe came.
That's
up,
one word. Hoya pay.
Joe came up there with a 5-minute speech and had 3 minutes to talk.
Well, it took him 2 minutes to get his damn papers out.
Did you like how he was walking up there like he had
And
time?
he had something. He was like, I ain't scared of y'all.
Charter.
Until that, get your ass down, Joe.
You hold your money and you know what you're doing. You pay. Charter, session 9.
So that's all I heard. I don't know what they said.
Did you like the way he smiled when they said it's over? When he didn't hear Joe.
He didn't hear. He went back and turned his damn hearing aid off.
Yeah, he didn't hear that bell.
That's why he was sitting back there with his legs crossed.
He heard that when AC told him, Joe, why you was so hard on him? AC didn't know the response was on the way.
What?
Well, I'll be
So
sitting
then-
back there. Yeah, I was AC told him when Joe came back walking like he did something. Joe walked like how he had just, excuse my French, like he had just whooped ass.
Man.
That's how Joe came back to his
and
seat.
he felt good. And he sat down. He turned his hearing aid off. And then when they started coming at him during council response,
That hearing aid came on.
no, it didn't. He never cut it back on.
You would lie.
Then the
'Cause-
pony went back there to sit by him.
No. When Dennis was scathing him and told him y'all ain't got an ombudsman, he gonna lean
Did
back.
you see him smile?
He and balled his face up though. I liked how AC sat back. That's when I smiled at AC. Like you should talk to him now.
So then they had council response. The first one was
Lit him.
Councilwoman from the 6th Ward, Tanya Bird. She said, no one should have to go hungry. And she was making reference to the St. Mark Church, which I was devastated that didn't pass. Now, they didn't give Ashbury, Bethel. They didn't give Mother Jones so much money. She
She can loan them 50.
She can just say, let me cash you out right now. There you go, 50 for you, Pastor Thompson. She said, nobody should have to go hungry when we have money for food access. So that, even though Flint broke, she said it's still money for food access. And she said the ENAB board doesn't even have an ombudsman.
Not
the
one.
hypocrisy at its finest. That's what she said.
Ain't it though?
And then Dennis said, Joe King, thank you for your leadership. Oh man.
Oh, it killed
Dennis
him.
had the shade, baby. He said, thank you for your leadership. You have cost the city $50,000 in lawsuits.
Joe heard that. Joe did this when he said he called the city 50,000.
What Joe do?
Joe gonna look over there and go look. Joe was pissed. I ain't never seen Joe ball his face up.
Wait a minute. Then he said, thank you for your leadership again with 2 years without an unbuzzed person. He said the body would come together. He said, I'm sure to take recourse on the corruption against the ENA board.
Facts.
But they supposed to be telling them what to do. Ain't that something?
They did tell him that you remember when what's the name asked when Baby Huey asked Liddell them who do they want in that seat, and he got caught. See, it got too good to him. That money in state got good.
Now why they ain't send Mr. Harris up there to
Allegedly.
talk? Why they ain't send Mr. Harris up there to
Because
talk?
when everybody else looked at it, they said I ain't finna go up there and make an ass of myself.
So then
Yeah, he went. I turn off. What'd you say? I turn off my hearing aid.
he did.
And when he heard that 50,000, Joe looked up there like, really, Dennis? That's how you gonna play me? That's how Joe was looking. AC was hyping him up. Joe, you didn't have to be so hard on him. But I told you, you know what? Yesterday, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I thought I was in 1785.
Wait a minute. I got one more council comment.
Come on.
JWC. She said she echoed the sentiments of her colleagues, and she said one sentence: reading is fundamental.
Yeah, she did tell Joe that.
She said reading is fundamental, and she said you just wasting time and the taxpayers' money.
I'm like, yeah.
Nobody else spoke.
Cut up all them trees, wasted a tree off them little papers he sent. But you know this Joe could get them papers to the council, but couldn't get nothing else there. he ain't worrying about who forced his name.
Wait a minute. Somebody put in the comments yesterday and said they just went and took out a loan at the bank and signed Joe King's name. He ain't worried about who's signing his signature anyway.
Yeah,
It's
Joe.
Electron.
Like that ain't nothing.
I said, but Mr. King, I said, but it's electronic signature on the computer. No, this compute, electron. That ain't my sig. I said, okay.
See, Joe the type that you have to let go sit in jail for 72 hours, then he'll know it's serious. See, I'm just telling you what it is. Joe King is terrible. But Neely working that board, Neely is the ombudsman, the president of council, running the school board. Like, I don't know, what more else can you get out of him?
So, what are you doing? I know you're reading the comments, Mickey. You got to put the comments on the screen so we can talk to you.
They said, here's a thought. How they haven't found the ENA board president, and they are slow with getting a council president. Why is that? Because Neely told him you better not pick nobody.
The facts.
Say, what happened to my complaints?
Hey, Sean, good morning.
Michelle, what happened to your complaint? You hanging with Tanya?
They moved it to the end.
I'm just being being sarcastic, but
it's the truth.
Yeah,
if they don't like you
they don't like
or
you,
whatever, who you around, they not about to allegedly. And it looks like that's what's happening with the ENA board.
True.
Like they picking and choosing.
Whoever cool with, like who you. Didn't you hear me say they weaponized? This council have weaponized the tools that they have to do good. They choose to do bad, and that's just what it is.
Diablo at the accountability bar.
I keep telling y'all, them old heads want their quarterback. They corner. They acting like they run Flint.
Who the hell is Myrna from He-Man? Lord, you telling our age now, Angela Lynette. I remember He-Man, but I don't remember the characters. So anyway, let's keep going.
Let's go.
So the first appointment for reconsideration was the appointment for the Hurley Board of Managers, Mr. Jaleel Carter. Candace was doing something, and they got her attention, and she made a motion to send it. She made a motion for approval for Resolution 250008-T, appointment Hurley Board of Managers, Jaleel Carter. And Liddell said, is there a second?
You're going to write a letter.
It was no second.
You know it was.
It was no comment.
None.
And I thought to myself, now, Liddell, ain't you a peacekeeper?
But
ain't this your brother?
But you know what that is. You know what that is.
Yes.
You know what
politics.
Yeah, it's politics.
Politics. So then the next one was and this is what I'm talking about. Like we give everything to them and they don't give nothing back that we want. So the next one was reallocation of the ARPA funds, St. Mark Missionary Baptist Church, to give him his $50,000. And 4 yes, 3 no. And Leon wasn't there last night. Leon was not there at all last night.
Think he would have been the fifth vote?
The fifth vote to say yes.
Or the fourth vote to make it 4-4.
I don't know. I don't know Leon. I haven't had but one conversation with him, so I really don't know how he would have voted on that. Historically, his voting seems to align with
them.
4 of his colleagues.
You got to tell the truth. Yes,
I will not say the good 4, the bad 4. Historically, his votes have aligned with 4 of them there. Well, with 3 of them, and he's the 4th.
This what Woodrow just said for you.
What'd he say?
Okay.
What's up, Scoop?
I got a should be reliable but not sure inbox last night saying St. Mark's recently got a grand for let the mic, a Millie. And my Lil Wayne song voice. Can someone help me fact check that?
Hey, Pastor Thompson, what's up?
But,
you know, the bump always supported you, Pastor Thompson.
But if they did
saying,
get that
get a milli,
that shouldn't still stop.
Can we get a drilly over here? I'm just saying.
But it shouldn't stop from St. Mark's getting that still. And there's Primo. They cause you know everybody think that they was gonna slow the roll of 810.
Over
They
over
did their
200
job.
people. Let's get them likes up,
They
y'all.
get the likes up. Well, we are finding now these council people are starting to be ineffective because
Starting. I ought to throw this
because
damn thing.
Cicero, good morning. I'm gonna be honest, 'cause I was watching the chat last night. Neely, and I gotta say this to Johnny G. That's the gift that keeps giving, and don't nobody want to say that. But what I have noticed though, I'm starting to see some line up, and I'm thinking people who doing that is seeing it wrong. Right, Woodrow, I'm with that, but have you noticed this? They steady saying it's three, and they not adding Jonathan in there like Jonathan is only three sticking together. And it's crazy. That just show you that there's no unity on there. There's really no unity on the other four, to be honest with you. If the other four stuck together like the other four would, you'll really be probably getting some stuff did. But like you said last night, they gonna pass all of this and go over. But let me get to the other appointments and I'm gonna talk about it
All right.
because I don't know why it's such a big deal with Brother Jaleel getting on there.
Okay. Well, let me keep going.
Let's keep going.
So, the next one was the appointment for Hurley Board of Managers for Philip Schultz.
Oh, that was gangster right there.
Judy made a motion to postpone it indefinitely. Liddell supported. They play politics with that.
It was politics.
I do agree. Mr. Schultz came up to the podium and he said, "This is sad when you playing politics with the city hospital that treats everybody like people with no insurance." He said it took him 2 years before he even knew what gunshot wounds were.
He said GSW.
You know, the acronym for gunshot wounds. And Liddell was like, she asked the question, well, like, wait a minute, you'll still be able to serve even though if we don't, approve this tonight, and which we all know that. They've had people on different boards that served for years until a reappointment was set up for somebody. But like he said, he's on the strategic planning committee. He's on the HR committee. He's on all these different committees, and he has to do all of this work. Plus, he's the chairman of the Hurley board right now. So he said, well, I'm going to do all of this work, and then next month I may not be on the board. He said, I think y'all playing politics, and it's not
just
right.
realized they playing politics.
Well, he got up there and actually told them, y'all playing politics, because I have seen 1,000 times, and all of you that are watching, even the ones that's watching in the background, anytime, and I went through it for 6 months when I was trying to get on probably not 6, but at least 4 or 5. Harletta know that, and there's other people on here that know that. When I was getting on the trying to get my appointment through for Bishop Airport Board, anytime the mayor rescinds a resolution, they don't ask questions about it. They don't. They just say, okay, it's the administration would like to take it back, and they do it, no questions asked. So what happened last night after it was 2 yes, 4 no, and they did not approve it to go along to be postponed indefinitely. You got something you want to say?
No, I was just looking, and she said, this from Casey, she said, he been on the Hurley board for years. Why are they blocking his reappointment?
Politics.
Just
like he told him.
Yeah, he said
go
politics.
back and watch his words, not mine.
But you know who that came from, don't you? The mayor.
The mayor rescinded it.
Yeah,
there shouldn't have been no questions
but why
asked.
The question is, why is the mayor mad?
Who said he was mad?
But why would you rescind it?
He has done it plenty of times. This is nothing out of the ordinary.
No. But maybe it is to the person it was reconsidered on. He probably like, reconsider. My bad. He probably like, why is mine being reconsidered? Has it ever been reconsidered when it came up time for him to be put? Did his all go through smoothly before?
I don't remember, so I can't say yes or no. But I can speak for me. Mine was sent up so many times.
Maybe yours, but everybody's like
other people. He has said other resolutions up there. This is no different than anybody else.
But to him, it was because he let it be known they playing politics.
Right,
so,
that's what I'm saying.
So, okay, Maria, I'm with you on that. Now, Maria, let's talk. facts. And Hurley board send messages to the mayor on who they want and who they don't. Now, okay, no. Let's get to talking now. Allegedly. Let's get that.
We gotta say that. Allegedly.
Let's get that up there now. Is it because this was a distract? Because now Liddell said two things up there. You only mentioned one. She said when she called out Tanya, she said with Phil Schultz, she said, I don't talk to him off. So evidently she was insinuating that Tanya talk to him offline. I'm just telling you, you know.
I remember somebody saying that last night, but I missed it. I was talking to something.
Yeah. You know, no, Liddell said that when she was on there, when she was talking. You can go back, watch it on 810. You can hear it all.
Right.
But I'm just saying, is that was it mad, you know, because we all know when they don't want something did, listen, like you say, the mayor, he reconsidered it, but he's stepping into the water with sharks now.
And Diablo de Blindo, I see what you're saying about it wasn't postponed indefinitely, but yes, it was. Judy made a motion to postpone it indefinitely. Then they went through all of this. Tanya put another motion back on the floor for approval.
Okay. Hold up, Woodrow. Hold that. I heard some scoop on the show's appointment, but I have to hold to. Okay. Hold it, but let us know in the inbox.
Right. So Tanya put another motion on the floor for approval to call they bluff. Politics, right? That's politics. So immediately, Judy and Candace went in the back. Tanya got up to go in the back. I don't know if she took a picture, recorded them or whatever, but you could see her talking to somebody, and then they still stayed back there. And then Judy came back out about a minute later. Candace came back out.
But it shows the games is being played, and you gonna
let me finish my story?
Go ahead with your go ahead. Go ahead, get it out.
They went through all of this, Mickey. All of this. They went through the not postponing it indefinitely, not letting the mayor take it back, calling Mr. Schultz up there to the podium. He telling them, all y'all doing is playing politics with me and the Hurley board. Right. And then guess what they did? Moved it to the, postponed it to the next meeting. Why go through all of that? That's my question. Why go through all of that just to postpone it to the next meeting?
I can answer it.
Thank you. Please answer.
The mayor probably want him to know this is what it's called a pissing contest. Because he basically, let's be honest, he done pissed off a lot of people. This is called a pissing contest. Now, I understand what Phil's saying. Like, when have you heard him come down and speak at the lecture and say, look, y'all playing politics with me? It's sad, but they've been playing politics with everybody else. He just got caught up in the political game, but we know that came from downstairs, the little man, as our L would say. Mm-hmm. That wasn't up top. That wasn't made from council.
Darky. Can't say darky. That's what Ariel be calling them darkies.
Yeah, it's just the truth. But don't nobody want to admit that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what I was going to be mad at, and I'm going to just tell you where I was going to take it at, and y'all can say what y'all want to say. Mm-hmm. If they would have all voted, and there's no shot to Mr. Schultz, let me tell you, I send you no shot. But if I would have saw a 7-zip vote for you to get on there and couldn't see that for Jaleel to get on there, I was going to call it politics. That's politicking right there.
It's still politics. Yeah. They killed Jaleel.
But it's crazy, though, but you finna vote. But see, once again, when they see people who they feel got money, that to me, it was like I was seeing Stephen from the Django. I thought it was Stephen from Django, how I was seeing some of them they was this and that. Well, fight like that for the brother, too. So I don't agree with me and Jaleel don't agree on nothing right now. Facts. We do agree on the nation, though. We do agree on that, but far as me and him on this and that, no. But I'm just saying, would he be a good spokesperson to be added from the community to the Hurley board? I think he would. To be honest with you, I think he would. But do we ain't putting differences to the side? You can't just start with Jaleel. We got to go with Miss Beverly Biggs. Liddell, Judy, and they don't like her.
Think about all the other people. Neely has had at least 6 that I can, and it may be more, but he's had at least 6 appointments to the Hurley Board of Managers that nobody asked any questions about. I bet you the average person can't name 4 people that's on the Hurley Board of Managers right now.
I just feel like it's
And the next one was another appointment to the Hurley Board of Managers, and it was so quiet. So I don't know if it was passed or if it went through the consent agenda or not, and that was for Dr. K. Ahmed. They didn't call him up there, which he wouldn't have came
you know
anyway
what?
because he's rounding at that time.
Hold on, let me get that. If that is right, my bad, Miss Eunice. She's saying she wanted to talk to Jaleel private now because I like to get it right one. If I said it wrong, sorry about that, Miss Burns. If you see it, if you see this, I hope you're not watching. But hit that like button if you is. I said that wrong, but if the brother don't want to talk to her, he don't have to have a private. This is where people get killing me with this. If I don't want to deal with you no more, don't want to talk to you, I got the right to not do that. Just like you got the right not to vote for me. But I don't have to have no conversation. People want to have these conversations when they think you done did wrong and you don't want to take accountability. The best way to have a conversation, go admit what you done wrong. We got to quit up here sugarcoating stuff. When you I ain't having no conversations with no more people if you don't know how to take care of accountability. If I gotta answer up to my wrongs, I'll handle it. That's not being that's not being real. That's just called accountability.
Oh yeah, here they are, Mickey. These them new NSO trucks, baby. You gotta show them.
Maria Carter facts. That's why you gotta watch these people, man. I ain't never seen so many liars in my life.
Go, I just sent it to you.
These people be lying so much, man. I ain't never seen so much lying. When a person, and this goes back to when you know who a person is, how you gonna go do, just be honest, how you gonna go do some deal? That's just like me trying to go do a deal with Liddell or them. No, I already know they don't like me. I don't really care for them. So it just is what it is.
Politically, because we don't know none of these people personally, but if they act like in their person like they act politically, I don't want to know them.
Yeah.
But I remember when they came out with them T-shirts, them handkerchief head Negro T-shirts, and Liddell went and grabbed her Peacekeeper sweatshirt. Peacekeepers. She said she was peacekeepers. And you mean to tell me
that's how they ride in the city of Flint?
You can't even stand
truck.
up for your peacekeeper brother. Now here go the NSO trucks. Look like I don't know what kind of trucks. Them. I mean, they brand spanking new. This one a little dirty right here, but they be rolling black on black, tires shining, everything. These are the NSO trucks. So if you see the black warrior coming up your street, stopping in the front of your house, they're about to give you a ticket because Flint broke. Yeah. Does anybody remember what happened to Dr. K. Ahmed's appointment? Did it pass or do the consent agenda, or did they postpone it to the next meeting?
You never know.
Let me know, because I couldn't remember.
But see, it's so much politic and it's cold-blooded. When they done got the politicking so hard, man, and it's crazy. But I blame the mayor for this right here because he doing this. They ain't gonna do nothing without the mayor knowing. That's just like if somebody get up on, it's crazy what Flint going through. But that's where we at right now. This is where we at. They not trying to help the residents.
Gary Peters is not running for re-election. That just came
Facts.
in.
The residents tax money. Oh yeah, they blew them. That's just like Joe King blew $50,000. Let that have been Joe King $50,000 out of his pocket. The way the mayor them blowing money, the city getting sued, Ethics and Accountability Board getting sued. The way they spending the taxpayer money, it's like they don't care. It's like it's their money.
They had a couple more resolutions. I do believe they all passed in the consent agenda to giving away Robert Street and Councilwoman Winfrey Carter, what she wants to do with her ward money, which is absolutely her business. And yep, that was it.
Oh, well,
what?
Go ahead. I want to answer this question for Tia here. She said, "How are you going to resolve anything if there's no conversation?" First of all, conversation got to be based on truth. If ain't nothing based on truth, I'm just not finna be talking. I don't want to hear from nobody like that. If it ain't finna be based on truth, we not finna have these conversations. Because that's what a lot of this stuff be. What people want to do, they just want to get their point across. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the problem. If it's not based on truth, you have to admit wrong that you did. People don't want to admit the wrong that they did. So I don't have time for that no more. And that's where I'm at with it. I'm not finna be sitting up here. You gonna think we cool?
Yes, it is a Chevy Colorado.
If you ain't based up on truth, we have to admit the wrongs that we did. You know, if you wrong somebody, right. It ain't gonna be. We just gonna. That was in the past. Nah, what you did affected how I'm dealing with stuff in the future.
Facts.
Like, I'm not with that. We not finna sit up here just to be having conversations, smiling. Then you had them people talking about you again. Like, how many times am I supposed to keep letting you play me wrong? How many conversations have they had up on council with each other? Has that worked? And be right back mad. Don't you see council people coming on? How many press conferences that been busted up? And them people that had these conversations, when it come down to the voting, what it do? Them conversations ain't working. That's why people be having it when they want recalls, because you want somebody that's going to get in and listen. You don't want no fakeness. What Flint done got is a whole bunch of fakeness. Don't nobody want to tell the truth no more.
But you know what? My question was last night, and I kept like moving the camera because you had your city administrator, Clyde Edwards, there. And you had your, I think his name is, his title is the Deputy Chief of Staff, if I'm not mistaken, Ed Taylor, sitting there. So if they wanted to know why the administration pulled back a resolution, why they didn't call them two up to the podium, Mickey?
You know why, don't you? Because
they wanted the answer, though.
They really want the answer, and you had two people from there.
Nope.
Now, how can you see it? If they really wanted the answer, any one of the 7 that was there last night, or was it? Yeah, 7 that was there last night could have said, hey, from you, Madam Chair, Madam President, to what's her name? Can you come down here?
Or Ed up to the lectern. Let's hear from the administration. Yeah,
you ain't gonna get that. What you seeing is a bunch of faking and shaking. These people want you to sit up there and play games and smile, kumbaya, and y'all wonder why Flint not winning. This is why Flint not winning. I'm not doing all that faking and shaking. I'm sick of it because it's frustrating.
Sure
we not finna do all this. We got one agenda. We're gonna get the water while you over there. What you doing? You talk about the water while I'm over here. I'm gonna talk about. I'm not finna keep going back and forth like we got a small. What have we got been in each other? Fell out with everybody.
I just got a text said, Neely out here living like BMF off the taxpayers' money. Y'all better go somewhere.
Yeah.
He's unbothered. He's unbothered right now. He is like really running circles around them. Like he made. Now, if you ask me, to be honest with you, Mickey, how you think that made Liddell and them look last night? The whole council looked at foolish. If you
Facts. They did, because he gonna spend it on. He ain't gonna say, Mr. Phil Schultz, it was me that held it up. He gonna
say they was the one up there. They could have voted you in if they wanted to. They could have
voted. They don't even see how the game is being played. Even how Jaleel being played up in this, it's crazy.
And T, I agree with you. She said, Mickey, I agree with the honest resolve. However, I don't think a real effort has been made from council. Just her opinion. I agree,
because you know why it ain't none. They don't. We've been saying this, right? You got 2 different cliques. I don't know how but I understand how people would think.
Let's just say the city divided.
The city divided. You got 2 cliques. You got people that want to go with this side. You got people that's going with that side.
Right.
What didn't happen, the people at the top that's running it got really most of this division going, because they got their puppets. Because remember, everybody got a puppet master that's pulling the strings. They telling them what to do and what not to do. And a lot of these people that's getting for these seats, they wouldn't want to run. People telling them to run. Didn't none of them think about running for council? Like they say, some was called and some was sent. A lot of these was sent. They wasn't called.
Like some of them preachers.
Yeah, they was sent.
And how come the preachers aren't? I know, but our leaders. We have people that call themselves leaders in our community. How come they aren't speaking out about this dysfunction?
Why would they?
Because it ain't nothing.
Because they steady getting what they want. Why would they do it? It's just the truth. Why would they do it?
Meanwhile, at the end of the day, the residents suffer, y'all.
Suffering.
The residents suffer. No matter how good this is for TV, podcasting, content, whatever, at the end of the day, the residents are suffering, and that's not funny. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you have to go out and carry in this cases of water, still, y'all don't understand until you physically got to carry these cases of water every day.
And they talking about the bills. That's why I know we stay. Listen, man, You have to live. It's some people who couldn't leave Flint. Some stuck in there, and I'm not saying like you gotta. I still go to my family's them cribs, stay in Flint. I'm right on the outskirts. I'm not like I'm running, but we was in there. But I wasn't finna keep subjecting myself to that man getting them skin rashes, man, turn water on. But it's like, don't nobody care about that no more. It's all right to get skin rashes. All right to you can't drink your water. You know what I'm saying? It's the conditions that you supposed to be satisfied with you living in. This is what's crazy. You supposed to be satisfied. And it's impossible. Every house I done went to, man, water is messed up.
And is. Well, Mickey, we got some more stuff coming down the line from our President of the United States,
Let's come bring it on.
President Donald Trump. So the Trump administration has halted HIV drug distribution in poor counties.
But he said he was cutting it out. They knew this was coming.
I didn't know that was coming.
Listen, when they make cuts, who you think? They don't cut. They don't make cuts on the rich.
Not counties, countries.
Oh, countries.
Countries.
See how you messed that
So
up?
the Trump administration has instructed organizations in other countries to stop disbursing HIV medications purchased with U.S. aid, even if the drugs have already been obtained and are sitting in local clinics. So that the medicine just gonna go to waste. You remember Africa, like it was just everywhere. HIV was just.
But do you know how they experimented on Africa? There's more to that.
Tell me about it.
No, they did a lot of. Do you know Bill Gates? Some countries they don't even want him over there.
Wow.
Do you know they had sterilized? I forgot what country it was where they sterilized the women. Man, listen, America have done some rough things in these other countries.
They said appointments are being canceled. Patients are being turned away from the clinics, according to people with knowledge of the situation who feared retribution if they spoke publicly. Many people with HIV are facing abrupt interruptions to their treatment. Hey, strap up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's getting scary out here by the day.
Book of Revelation said Flint is locked into a 30-year contract with Detroit Rider from 2017 to 2047. That's, hey, listen, whoever cut the deals is who done it. That's why what I was saying, when we had these meetings, our people got to be educated more. What about when there wasn't no food, no SNAP program? How did they do it? When are we gonna learn and take care of our own community?
But you know what, Mickey, and I'm glad you said that, because I think, like when you get forced into a box, maybe it will start people to having to do for self.
You have to go to the Bible. Remember when God hardened he hardened the heart of Pharaoh. Remember the children of Israel didn't want to leave.
Right.
So he had to let me make Pharaoh make him harden to him more. Then they understood what they got to do. See, we don't get it. We so been used to depending on government, we forget that you go create your own. But see, we don't understand we can create our own. You know what I'm saying? You seeing the babies now doing TikToks, how they get money. It's ways to go get money, but we so used to basketball, selling drugs, football, stealing, robbery. I mean, that's basically what they want in the black community. You know what I'm saying? That's why you will see them keep putting these movies out with blacks killing blacks. That ain't like the only thing that we do.
Right.
This ain't like that. Every movie they put out, it got to be something where we killing each other. Put something out where we create. So don't give us just one. So that's why I like a lot of the movies based back in the day. For the reason is that, like, when you seen when blacks were together, even though we was doing crazy things back then too, but our neighborhoods wasn't as crazy as they is right now when we just riding and killing each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's just everybody doing drugs. It was a time everybody didn't want to know what they didn't let you know what they doing, but everybody don't care no more.
Well, Costco's is now looking for, they're taking applications for jobs out on Hill Road, and also I don't know how the meeting went with the store yesterday, but they looking for a general manager. I just thought I'd throw that out there for somebody that's looking for a job.
Yeah, did they give us some money? What's up, sister Talib?
And you know this guy named Marco Rubio?
Yeah, Marco Rubio.
So his parents was Cuban.
And is.
Neither were U.S. citizens when he was born.
So he should be out of here.
Under Donald Trump's executive order, his Secretary of State would not have been born a citizen.
But you gotta know. But what do Marco classify himself as?
I don't know.
Is he classified as a white Cuban? Because you know they do
You
that.
said a white Cuban?
I'm just telling you.
What's a white Cuban, Mickey?
You have dark ones too.
And this DEI, you see so many companies just folding. Like these people, these companies are really scared of Trump. Like they folded, man.
But what is DEI? Can we have an honest conversation on that?
Yes.
Because if DEI, have blacks benefit from DEI? That's what I'm saying. Because I see when I see Al Sharpton them fighting for something, I'll be like, hold up, getting paid. I got to look deeper into that. What is DEI? I need to know what that is. Diversity. I'm saying, I'm
We're
trying
gonna have to get somebody on here to talk about it.
Can anybody tell me what is DEI? Please tell me.
We're gonna have to get somebody on here to talk about it and tell
Because
us
if
how
you're trying to include, if it's including fires, women are minority, gays are minority, you know what I'm saying? All these other minorities. I ain't gonna cut it. I'm telling you right now. If that's what that is, we're not even finna play that game. I'm not even finna go through that because now this new thing called minorities. There's so many people fall up under minorities. I got to get it explained to me because I don't like the Democrats giving me something because I know it's a game they play. They love throwing the race card out there too, believe me.
Right.
They love to say these people racist, this and that, but I never once seen one Democratic president come back and redo the Bush tax cuts. Okay, it stands diversity, equity, and inclusion, but
yeah, we know what it stands for.
But we ain't been included. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
But are we included, right?
But what is the big thing for it? Oh, affirmative action for all minorities. Whoa.
Well, they got rid of affirmative action.
Yep. Hey, let the chips fall where they may. We've been fighting forever. So I ain't finna sit up here. I don't want nobody to get ahead of me in line. So if that means we all starting from the beginning, there we at. Okay, includes women, transgender, blacks, LGBTQ. Oh, well, it is what it is.
He even got...
It is what it is.
He even got transgender. He's going after transgender in the Army.
They knew this.
They have schools trying to protect children, but you got other people saying so-and-so can't even speak English, and they coming in here and they grabbing these children allegedly. This is what the news is putting out. I haven't seen it, but this is what they saying on the news and social media. So we talk about this, what we talk about here on the podcast. And it's crazy, like damn, how do y'all feel? Like some of y'all really voted for your own demise.
But this is my thing. When it was happening to us, where were they at? That's every race when it was happening
we've been
to
going
us.
through it forever.
No, you have to do this. Now what they thought when we was hollering about stop and frisk, getting pulled over. Now, welcome to America. Now you know what the blacks been going through for a long time. I'm just telling you, I watched all these other ones that when it come down to blacks, George Floyd, he should have did this. He should have did this. Where's the compassion at? What about when they was locking up the brothers and splitting families up and sending the black kids to a foster care? This ain't nothing new. Oh, but it's a problem when it's happening to y'all. Y'all want compassion.
Oh, I forgot before the meeting was adjourned last night, they all just quit voting for president and vice president. I forgot to tell y'all that.
You know that when they pushed it to, they said, we finna go home. Ain't nobody finna sit up there.
So I predict Candace and Liddell just gonna ride this president and vice president clean, smooth, right on to 2026.
Yeah. Because even when they get that fifth vote in there, the way it's looking, he didn't put the seat up for his people to get in there. They're gonna cheat because they've been trying to knock people off and keep people on. Liddell and Candace might flip out if they get their 5th vote. Candace gonna be president, Liddell gonna be vice president,
Right,
Judy
they
gonna
flip
keep
it
the
around.
chair. Yeah,
They gonna flip it around. But yeah,
hold on. Look at what Miss D said. She said polls show that 70% of DEI positions are held by white women.
Wow. Where you at with that? I not see it.
I was just reading what Trevor put up on there.
Okay.
No, I'm just being said. I'm not finna sit up there. They act like
so
they
is he gonna
forgot.
kick the transgenders out the military? Like I don't. He is coming back. Hey, somebody said New World Order.
But he had to keep his promise. I don't understand why people thought like this wasn't gonna happen. Like they were stopping it. Did y'all understand?
Hey, Auntie Sherry.
I never seen no Democrat when they get in there and reverse some of the stuff that the Republicans did that helped them in their pockets. Giving crumbs to they look at us as peasants, as the 85%, which is crazy. Then you got the 10%, you got the 5% running it. This is what people ain't understanding. You can't be openly, and I understand what they saying. We ain't finna have this in our military. We strong, we men.
Right.
We ain't finna have the world laughing at us. That's how you know this is crazy. That the game that they sitting up here playing, ain't nobody going for that. But only over here, and I'm not knocking nobody. I feel like if you got the scrap, hey, listen, all boots on the ground when we need help. But as you trying to project strength, that's not projecting strength. I'm just telling you what I know. And then all these churches that's agreeing with this, these pastors, that y'all are agreeing with this stuff, that's what I'm saying. Al Sharpton, Reverend Sharpton, he need to be like, at least Reggie was real. I'm not a reverend no more. Al Sharpton just need to be, what would you call him? Shakedown Al. That's what his name should be called. Shakedown Al. How you going over here? You fighting for this, man? There's other things you can be fighting for, and you a reverend, but you more worrying about, like I say, these people that read these Bibles, they acting like God didn't change from who he was. If he knocked off a whole town, a city, Sodom and Gomorrah, since you all good Bible thumpers, it's a history book to tell you when you do wrong, this is what happened.
Facts.
But you know what?
Trump said he was going to construct an iron dome now. I know you looking at me like, what? Yes, an Iron Dome, a missile defense program.
Yeah, but Israel, what he's saying, we must finna be going to war. He just getting it together.
Yeah, so it's going to be a state-of-the-art Iron Dome missile defense shield, it's going to be able to protect Americans. These are the latest orders that he's going to be signing today and tomorrow.
Why would you need an Iron Dome? An Iron Dome is really to intercept missiles that's being shot at you. Just understand that.
I'm just saying.
I'm just telling you what it is. I'm just telling you. That's what an Iron Dome is for.
And while you're on it, he said 2 more orders he added will be aimed at removing the DEI initiatives and getting transgender ideology the hell out of our military. That's what he said.
Understandable.
A 4th order would also reinstate service members who were discharged for refusing to comply with mandates during the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay. About 8,000 members have been discharged for that reason. So is he bringing them all back?
No, I'm just saying because, and you got to think, that's why he brought people out. He brought America out of the WHO, the Health War Organization, World Health Organization. So you got to understand, like a lot of stuff we might don't see a lot of things he doing making sense. Some things he ain't doing is questionable. Mm-hmm. But this is what this is. He had a base. It's people who voted for him. And it's what his people wanted.
Well, according to officials, Trump signed a record number of executive orders on his first day in office.
200.
Amounting to a total of 42 orders, memorandums, and proclamations. And while Mickey is getting together that phone line, we got a few more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and give you a weather update.
That phone line, we out.
Oh, we got a few more minutes. We started late, didn't we?
We out. You get here on time next time.
You the one had the flat tire.
Let me tell you something.
Trying to get the people a show.
Well,
Don't
it's
play with
warmed
me.
up, even though it's warmed up in here. It's warmed up a little bit more outside. Now we're at a high 26 degrees, even though it feels like 16, just like I do, baby. I feel like I'm 16 again, but my bones is hurting a little bit, man, my knee. So make sure that you bundle up and put your little ace bandage and little icy hot on them arthritis knees and elbows because it's cold outside. They said we got a high today of 36. It's slowly climbing there with a low of 21 degrees. So if you had never listened to me before and listen to me now, put a hat on your head because it's a little cold. Back to you, Mick.
I ain't happy.
We know that, Mick.
7851, ain't it?
Yes. So the phone lines are open if you want to call
They
in for a
really
few
not.
minutes. 810-610-7851. We got about 5 minutes to give you. We ain't heard from St. Louis. Where's she at?
She ain't dealing with you, sis. She's sick of you.
Lord. Hi, Trevor.
Lord, it's Trev.
Hey, Trevor.
Sorry, you spoke on military. That's kind of my thing, right?
Yes, you have a military show.
I do, and
And what time does it come on?
Usually Saturdays. I've been busy lately, and because I felt so poor about the Marine Corps video, I'll also be releasing an artillery video this week.
Good. Elder Gaddis, give us a call right back. Let Trevor get this out real quick.
All right, so a few things. Number one, the transgenders in the military part. They're that number one, as I wrote in the chat, 42% at some point try to self-harm. That is a rather huge problem. Let's take a look at it like this. From a leader, one soldier always takes up 80% of your time. We don't need to be thinking about someone possibly hurting themselves. And if you want to fight, if you want to support, that's great. Unfortunately, that's just a problem with the community. And I wish the best for them, and I hope that this stops being a trend. You know? Next thing was Iron Dome. While he's talking about Iron Dome, he's thinking of the Israeli version. However, we've had plans for that sort of deal for a long time. It includes Patriot missile defense, CRAM, which I'll be posting part of the artillery video with that, as well as THARCAD, which is upper atmospheric ballistic missile interception system. We have all three systems. It's just implementing them on the states around the shore because, well, you know, we have people around the world that can actually nail us with the missile from their home. Last thing was the COVID-19 discharges. Over 8,000 people were discharged for not wanting to receive the vax. The deal with that is they're all being recalled, being told, yes, you do have to serve out your contract, even though your contract may have ended, it is being extended. However, they are all also receiving back pay from the time that they were discharged to today. Some of them, yeah.
Damn.
I mean, when you sign a contract with the U.S. military, you know, me doing 6 years, to me, that was 6 years of a guaranteed job. And then getting kicked out for not wanting to participate in that vaccine. I mean, I'll leave the controversial part to be controversial. Now you are possibly 3 years, 4 years, 6 years out of a paycheck that you were relying on. There's actually several lawsuits that were brought up about this. And I think this is just the administration's way of trying not to continue with the lawsuit. Like, nope, you're back in. Here's your money. Leave us alone. But I just thought I'd cover those three topics real quick with the military.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And again, your military show will be on what day?
I'm going to release one Friday evening, and then I will also have one Saturday.
All right. Thank you, Trevor, because I need to see what this iron shield looks like. And, you know, you can break it down to us.
Yeah, I can do missile defense. All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you, Trevor.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Let me see. We had Elder Gaddis on the line. That's what it said. Maybe Elder Gaddis. Let's give him a call back and see if he will answer for us. And let's ATN call somebody. Now, you know, like we calling somebody. Maybe he won't answer. Maybe he will. Elder Gaddis, if you're watching, we calling you. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone if you at home, cause we calling you. Maybe him not want to talk no more. Cause him was calling. Okay. Well, 810-610-7851. If you would like to call in and give your opinion, we are here for a few. And hear him go. Good morning, Elder Gaddis. How are you, sir?
Got us in the building.
Hey,
Playing phone tag.
how you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah. Um, I feel like I've been slacking. I don't know. I can't catch up with y'all. I've been coming on late. I don't know what's going on with me. Mick, I'm slacking. I got to do better.
Yeah, you got to do better because I be here on time.
Yeah. I've been getting up a little late. Getting used to being retired. You said you was retired at 47?
Retired at 47, 25 years I did with the city, baby. Yes.
Well, I did 22 years on the school bus with Orange County, and I retired this past November.
Well, congratulations.
I'm getting ready to do some traveling up to the mountains. We're going to do, we had that hurricane down here. We'll be doing some on-the-ground footwork missionary,
Okay.
recovery, trying to help clean up from the storm.
Right.
And Lord, one day I want to come to Flint and do some work.
Well, come on.
Yeah, I love y'all. Yeah,
we appreciate your support as well.
I appreciate. I had a question.
Yes,
a question. I know I seen last night of meeting, but the last meeting, what was in the world was Liddell talking about when she said your name? Because I didn't catch all of it. What was she talking about? Do you know? Do you remember?
Last meeting or the meeting before that?
You meet? Oh, well, anyway, I didn't know what was going on. But old Joe King, he slid on up there, didn't he? And then they come back at him.
Oh, yeah. Joe said he chada.
I couldn't understand what Mr. King was saying.
Me and Mickey was trying. We needed an interpreter, but we heard. Yeah. They heard what he said. Chada, no pay. You no do job. You break, you buy. That's what he said.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it's a mess, and I agree with you, Mickey. They ain't gonna get no president. They trying to. I'm gonna tell you. Liddell thought she was slicks. She said, "Listen, we gonna adjourn," and then the next thing you know, they was like, "No, we ain't gonna adjourn." And then they turn right back around. That's all they've been doing. Every time they have these special meetings, and the next thing you know, here we go, back and forth.
Well, I told y'all yesterday why they have the special meetings. They have whoever called a special meeting set the agenda.
Yeah.
And then with a special meeting, Liddell and Candace are still able to chair the meeting.
Yeah. And they thought they were gonna slide on out there. But that's all they've been doing every time. Candace Michelle. Winfrey Carter. Candace Michelle. Back and forth. Mm-hmm. I've been getting me some popcorn watching this. My wife got so tired, she just said, "Look, I'm going to bed because they ain't going to get you." It's 2:00 in the morning. They still back and forth. Candace Michelle. Lord have mercy.
I understand. Just keep Flint in your prayers.
Of Flint, I tell you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we all take care, and I'll try to call in tomorrow, but I'll be on there. I'm trying my best to be on time.
All right, then. I'm going to get Mickey got to be on time, too. We love you, too. Have a good one.
Y'all, don't y'all get into it.
We not.
About to argue
y'all are so lovely. I love both of y'all. Y'all take care.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
All right, now.
Bye.
Joe King thought he had 7 minutes. He ain't know. I'll be helping y'all when y'all come to the NA board. What Joe King realized, Liddell, I'm gonna let you get your brains beat out up there.
So will.
Because Joe King thought he came over to talking junk to some cousins and got whooped. That's the definition when they say they beat you out your shoes. Mm-hmm. Joe got beat out his shoes all the way back to the NA board.
Oh, look what he said, the OG scoop. They can also pass items in a special meeting without having to do committee. They do that all the time. We have seen them put stuff on the special meeting that didn't even go through committee. They didn't even know what they was talking about. They ain't vetting nothing.
Nothing.
50 Cent is up for the Housing Commission pass. We're like 50 Cent don't even stay. Pass. Pass. They passed everything except for a cold last night. And somebody did probably pass a cold.
These people know how to get you geeked up like that's what I'm saying. They sat up here and voted against not to, you know what I'm saying, not to adjourn the meeting, right? Mm-hmm. And then voted for it. Voted a couple times and gave a look at each other. I called adjourn the meeting. And we'll do it.
They was gonna do.
You should have just let them break quorum. Man, when I tell you these are some bad actors, I ain't never seen nobody who say we not gonna do it, then go right back and do it. That's why I'm confused. That's why I'm not supporting no more of that. I'm out that game. I want to be able to talk about all y'all when y'all do wrong, because right now all y'all doing wrong. It ain't no good folk, bad folk. It's just terrible up there at city council when people saying because there's no leader. But you got anything else to say, Winters, before I end it?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I'm finna end the show.
I'm done.
You done?
Yep. Thank y'all all for watching, and see you tomorrow. Same bad time, same black. Did I say black?
Hey, Miss Karai, Miss Karai,
bad time, same bad place.
I ain't gonna put this up here. No disrespect, but sometimes you got to be disrespectful so they can understand you.
Oh, Miss Karai.
Peace, family.
Sit 'em hide in a